So you guys know how last week's video was the first video I had released in a little while, seeing as it had been 2 weeks since the previous one, instead of the usual 6 to 7 day break. I attributed that mostly to the 24-hour stream I had going on the week earlier, which kept me fairly busy at the time, but to be honest, it was also because of something else. Writer's block. Writer's block has got to be one of the most frustrating things out there, whether you're talking actual writer's block, where you can't seem to write anything good for a book, article, movie, or YouTube video, or you're talking about some sort of metaphorical writer's block. You can't have a good game of League, you can't think of a good concept for an art project, something like that. Writer's block affects us all. It's a nasty disease that makes you feel pretty powerless considering the circumstance. You think to yourself, God, this is the one thing I'm supposed to be good at. I spend all my time practicing this thing that's very quickly become my thing. How on earth is it that I can't write a good sentence, have a good game of League, or do something right for once? It makes you feel pretty useless. You think you should be at least competent at this thing you're supposed to be good at, but for some reason you can't pull your act together. So what should you do then? What should you do when you're scared of playing ranked, can't seem to write anything good for your book, article, or comedy skit, and you can't get an idea together for whatever it is you're trying to do? The answer is the obvious and seemingly simple one: just keep writing. Whatever it is, you should do your best to power through your mental block and just keep doing it. Now that's a lot easier said than done. Just keep writing when you have nothing to write about. Come on, what am I talking about? But ultimately, this is how you beat any sort of mental block. It's not about whatever you actually write next, whatever idea you come up with next, or your next ranked game. It's about the repetition and habit of it all. What you write will be garbage. When you play ranked, you'll do poorly, and your ideas for your next project are gonna suck. But you should keep coming up with more ideas, keep on writing more stuff down on paper, and play more ranked games. The League of Legends play more ranked games bit is something you gotta be kinda careful of. You don't want to go on tilt or anything, but ultimately this is how you defeat mental blocks. When you can't write anything but garbage jokes as a comedian, keep writing garbage jokes. Write more and more as time goes on, and eventually the good jokes will come. Making your brain work is the key to all of this, because ultimately it's not about the content you come up with, it's about the habit of it all. We can all go onto the Get Motivated subreddit or try to find some sort of inspiration to power through some assignment for school or goal that we've set for ourselves. We can look up other inspirational stories and try and use them to push ourselves forward, but motivation is dumb. Motivation sucks, it's stupid, and you shouldn't waste your time with it. It's much better to discipline yourself than to motivate yourself, because as much as you want to wait for the opportune moment where the stars align and you can do your best possible work, giving 110%, that's a pretty stupid thing to do. It's better to familiarize yourself with your profession or task and to gain experience as you push yourself forward with it. This is something I've actually struggled with a lot in the past. In League, I used to try and plan out my ranked games, playing at a time where most kids were in school, where those who played the game casually or for fun were at work or sleeping, trying to make sure there was an opportune moment every day I was taking advantage of to play ranked so I could get the best possible team. But you know what? That was a waste of time. If there's going to be a troll in my game, there's an equal chance he's going to be on the enemy team compared to mine, and I'm always going to get trolls no matter how much I try and strategize on bypassing them. There's going to be trolls that I get in League of Legends if I play thousands of games. One or two of them is going to be a bad game. It's always better though to just push these superstitions aside, just jump in and play the damn game now. Do your best to take the opportunity to learn something about your play. Work on yourself getting better and take something away from the game, even if that something is an LP. The same goes for writer's block in any field. Sure, you could wait until you're hit by inspiration like a strike of lightning, or you can just get off your ass and go do your work. You can always reread, re-examine, and rewrite something that doesn't work out. The important thing is to just get something down. It's hard to discipline yourself regularly and schedule your life to fit practice like this in, but ultimately that's how you get better at something, making yourself a devotee to whatever it is that you wish to master. If you want to get better at League, as time goes on, you will improve with a concentrated effort regardless of the outcome of individual games here or there. The best thing you can do is just go in and play the games, get the practice under your belt, and start working towards your goals now. It's always important to just power through these rough patches, working on developing good practice habits more than anything else, because if you do, you will become whatever it is you're trying to become, and you'll reach whatever goals you've set for yourself as you see yourself improve over time. Thank you very much for watching, good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.